Okay, now that we have a bit of a map and we've learned how to create our own characters and put it into the game, let's learn how to make dialogue so that we can get a bit of a story going and start to make quests. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to click your editor tool, and then you're going to double click on a square, and this is where you're going to place your NPC within the event editor. You can give it a name if you want for easy reference later on, but I'm going to leave it at event number 1. Click your image. We're going to use one of the pre-made characters, so let's just go into the people settings, and let's choose her. Okay, perfect. So now inside the contents is where you can put the dialogue. So you double click and you'll notice there is a category for messages, party, actors, game progression, flow control, and all that type of stuff. We're only going to be using the messages today. We're going to be learning about these. So show text is the most basic and most common event commands within the game. You choose the face graphic, so we'll go find the face we used, and you can come up with a little, I don't know, whatever you want to say. We'll just come up with something really quickly. Alright, now that we got some text, we'll open it up again and show text so that we can create a response. We'll go to our character's face, and we'll just say something like, you have? Now, you can write whatever you want. We'll get into the storyline later on, but right now, we're just trying to do this text commands. So then another type of text command you can use is show choices. Show choices is when you have the option to say yes or no, or whatever you decide to input, and then there will be different outcomes. So let's first create a choice. Let's add a text and let's say, will you help me? There we go. Add the face graphic. Now our character has an option. We'll click show choices. You could say yes, no, or you could change it whatever you want. There's up to 6 different choices you can have, so you don't have to be limited to one. You could say yeah, nah, maybe later. There we go. Now, as you see, there is this when yes, when nah, when maybe later. The when is basically asking what will happen when those situations occur. So in between these spaces, you double click again, and you basically show the text for what happens when you make those decisions. So when you say yes, you can show the text, and she'll basically respond, thank you. Please help me defeat the Goblin Lord. There. Doesn't have to be anything in particular right now. Now, we'll go add the character face graphic again. Where was she? There we are. And make sure that you never pass this one line right here. That will cut off. So if you were to preview it, you're not going to be able to see the full text. So put that right under there. Press OK. So that's going to be the response for if you say yes. If you say nah, then she'll respond with come back when you're ready. Now let's input something really quickly for the last option. Alright, perfect. Let's go check this out. Press OK, save changes, and let's go into the game. Okay, so now we can move around our map. If we click on her, she'll respond, hey, I've been waiting for you. You have? Will you help me? Now we can do our different options. Yes. Thanks, please help me defeat the Gobo Lord. Alright, perfect. So now, make sure your other options are working and everything turned out as you wanted to. Perfect. And the last one. That's exactly what we wanted. So next time we'll learn how to use switches and self switches so that they're not repeating the same thing over and over and over and over.